Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to review an animated television series on Toonami by the name of Space Dandy. I'm going to talk about the first episode titled Live with the Flow, baby. And without any further ado, let's go to get to it, shall we? Pretty much what Space Dandy is all about. It's, Space Dandy. Dandy is an alien hunter, and whenever he finds a new alien, he registers it and gets money for it. So he's pretty much traveling around the galaxy looking for aliens, bounty hunter, trying to, get money, get bounty off the aliens. That's pretty much the main gist. He's got a little robot guy. I believe the guy's name is QT or something along those lines. He also finds, spoilers coming up, so if you haven't seen the episode, click pause. Otherwise, keep watching, right? Because here we go. He also has like a little cat he also finds in this episode, becomes a part of his crew. The cat's name is really hard to say, so Space Dandy just calls him Meow. So we got Meow, we got QT, traveling the galaxy. We have our villain. The villain's name there seems to be another hierarchy, and higher power, but for right now, the villain is, I believe, Gel or something like that. Captain Gel, General Gel, something along those lines. But it seems like there is somebody higher in power, like some fiery robe skull-looking guy that he was talking to on some computer monitor. So that guy seems to be, higher up in power. But Gel is looking for Space Dandy for, I guess, reasons we'll find out later in the series. Overall, that's pretty much the plot of episode 1 titled Live with the Flow, baby, for the animated television series on Toonami by the name of Space Dandy. Overall, I really enjoyed this first episode. One of my favorite things about Space Dandy was the way it kept breaking that fourth wall, talking to the narrator. They kept referencing things they were doing in the show. They were referencing the narrator. They were referencing the viewer several times in the episode. That was definitely my favorite thing, that breaking the fourth wall, referencing itself. Very clever and intelligent writing, I thought. I always like things like that where they have, where they get to reference themselves in that fourth wall. That was really cool. So kudos to the writers and whoever else choices it was, to make that stand, because that was just really cool to see. I like the vibe of the show. I like the whole adventure vibe. It had a really cool sense of adventure to it. Traveling the galaxy, seeing these ships, the whole science fiction vibe. It had a nice sort of, I guess you could say, a nice sort of fun to it, where it was fun to watch. I'm curious to see, where the story's going to take place, where it's going to go, if it's going to develop this sort of, overlining story arc, or if it's just going to be a different story for each episode. I'm sure eventually it'll develop into some, big story, but for right now, it hasn't yet, at least for the time being. I do like the ending a lot, where it references, it acts like it's the end of the series, but obviously it's not. It says the end, or is it? And then it just ends. And obviously, it'll pick up, next week's episode, or it might just pick up with him going towards another mission, to find more aliens and register, stuff like that. Some nice, slick animation, I thought. So, some great animated scenes, very lively, colorful, some great color designs where it looks like it's almost like a music video at times, where they're like spinning on rocks and stuff, and and going through the galaxy. So some really cool, interesting, color choices and stuff like that. Some really great action scenes, and overall, just a very entertaining episode. The best thing about Space Dandy for me was just how fun the episode was to watch. It was fun to watch these characters go on a journey to find aliens and to vanquish and kill aliens, and overall just a fun episode. Next week's episode, it comes on it's part of the Toonami block. I'm not sure what time it comes on, but it's the Toonami block, and it comes on every Saturday, I believe. Next week's episode is episode 2, titled The Search for the Phantom Space Ramen Baby. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.